Hey guys, Octominer here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day this video. Okay, I just got in a massive batch of the Veteran Miner cables, which I ordered from him. Custom made Veteran Miner cables going from 6-pin to EPS for the 170HXs. Holy crap, that almost fell. You all know I have been swapping my 3070s out for 170HXs thanks to bitproit.com, and it's just beneficial for me to do that because I'm still GPU mining with an electrical rate between 7 and 8 cents. So that's why I'm still going on with GPU mining, even though it's pretty much dead for anyone above like 9 or 10 cents right now. But I'm continuing on the journey. Am I recommending all of you guys to do the same? No. Who knows if GPU mining will ever come back. It's September 28th. It's nice that Bitcoin just pumped up 112,000. We were just at 110. Doing pretty good though. Let's go Bitcoin. But of course altcoins are not pumping, and that includes I think a lot of GPU mineable for coins. But anyways, besides the point, I'm still carrying on here. So, alright, Veteran Miner. He has sent me here, or I paid for these, okay? I bought 14 sets of 8, okay, for the Octominer GP Risers R8 server cases. 8 GPUs. So, I have 14 sets of 8 for all of my GP Risers, okay? Octominer server cases, because I'm filling them all up with CMP 170HXs. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Probably it's a bad idea. GPU mining is pretty much dead anyway. I'm still gonna go on with it. You guys let me know if this is a bad idea or a good idea. At this point, you all know I'm like all in and I can't move back now. So let me know your honest thoughts. All right guys, so I'm going to build a set of 170HXs into this GP Riser R8 server case. I need to take out my EVGA 3070s. I get these packed up for another set of 170HXs, and I'm gonna put in another 8 170HXs, and then we're gonna test fit all the cables. And the whole reason why I'm switching to the cables is because these freaking adapters that came with the 170HXs are just brutal. They're just terrible. I'm unable to, like 90% of the time, unable to plug the PCIe into the adapter, okay, that goes to EPS on the back of the 170HX. It just doesn't go in all the way. It gets stuck. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Forget these adapters, and I'm going to go with the Veteran Miner 16 gauge cabling. All right, so this would be much easier to plug in, and I don't have to worry about adapters. Okay, so let me move 8 170HXs. I think the first 10 here are 8 GB, and I got 10 GB versions over there. So let me do an 8 GB rig, and we'll put it in the GPU Riser server case. So I'll see you guys right after a word from today's video sponsor. CryptoMinerBros.com. Since 2018, Crypto Miner Bros has been the go-to source for all the top crypto miners trusted by miners worldwide. The prices you see on their website includes shipping and DDP to your door, so there are no surprises at checkout. They ship to over 100 countries and even offer lower invoicing to help you save on customs fees. Pay with direct bank transfer or crypto payments such as Bitcoin, USDT, or Kaspa. Ready to save even more? Use code REDPANDA at checkout for $70 off each ASIC ordered. Join tens of thousands of satisfied customers who trust Crypto Miner Bros for their successful hardware fulfillment, transparent pricing, and world-class service. Visit CryptoMinerBros.com today, link down below. Okay, alright, so I just took out the 3070s. I put in the 170HXs, and I love how these look. So you guys remember that I had to put HVAC duct taping, foil tape here to block the airflow, right? So that all the airflow goes in through the GPUs only. Okay, I mean there's a little bit going out of the motherboard, but that's fine. So I did test that on an Octominer with one without tape and then another one with the tape, and obviously the one with the tape ran a lot cooler. So it does work. The foil tape does work, and this is the foil tape that I was using from Home Depot. Just some, you know, couple dollar foil tape, and foiled every single side and the top, and that's it. Anyways, now the PCIe cabling. So I took out all the old stuff Okay, no longer gonna be using all this, no more. Don't need to use the adapters. Now gonna be using the veteran miner cables. So much cleaner, and they'll just plug right in into the GPUs with no problem at all. That's the, again, that's the problem that I was having with those damn adapters. So it'll look much cleaner, and yeah, so I'm gonna plug those in right now, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Look at that. Veteran Miner even put my little logo on there. That's awesome. Veteran Miner, thanks man. That's pretty cool. But guys, look. All right, isn't that so much cleaner? Oh, the cabling just fit in perfectly. So it goes EPS into 6-pin for the breakout board on the Octominer. Okay, so much cleaner now. Yeah, this looks really good. Okay, all right, I'm gonna plug her in. I'm gonna put it on the 4th slot right here because I have 3 170HX rigs already on, and they are mining, yeah, successfully. So I need to put it on this one here, and I still need to take these ones down, take out the 3070s. Okay, so let me plug her in, and then we'll see how it performs. Okay, I got the 4th one all plugged in, and it was recognizing in HiveOS just fine. I can show you guys right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here, mining fish hash on nice hash. All right, and I forgot. I thought I was plugging in the 8 GB ones. These are the 10 GB ones, and here are my hash rates. Temperatures are perfect. Here are my power consumptions, pretty good. The whole rig is taking about 1200 watts. No, that's not right. 1200 watts. Let me refresh there. 1600 watts, yeah. Yeah, there you go. 1600 watts for the whole rig. All right, so it's working good. No issues. I did forget to turn off the auto fan where the whole 4 fans were only going like 30%, and then all the GPUs were overheating. So I turned that off. Now the Octominer fans are at 100, and it's good now. All right, guys, so, oh man, I was just, you know, kind of just thinking, you know, these cards, these 170HXs, and actually, here's a big reason why. Here's a huge reason why I got rid of those adapters. This frickin' cable came out, or a pin came out of the PCIe. So I was like, forget that. So that's why I had to wait for the veteran miner cables. But yeah, guys, I gotta talk with you guys. I think the 170HXs I got are gonna be the last GPU like I'm ever gonna buy for mining. And it's just because, I don't know, I don't see myself getting into, like, you all know, like buying 5090s or 4090s for mining is non-existent. Everyone's using them for AI, right? Quote unquote AI, which is just GPU rental. But you know, the 170HXs are powerhouses because they are amazingly efficient for the memory-based algorithms. And not so much core. I mean, they're good on core, don't get me wrong. The 40 series or 50 series are a lot more efficient on core dependent algorithms. But we all know what happens to core dependent coins. They go ASIC, or they start FPGA and they go ASIC anyway, so that doesn't even matter. So, but for the 170HXs, because they're so powerful on Kapow, you know, Flux, you know, the memory-based algorithms, I hope that this is going to be the last GPU for me that I'm going to be, you know, swapping into. Like, I don't think I can do it again, like, to be honest with you guys. Once I have these 170HXs all filled up in my row of GPUs here, the GPU Riser R8 server cases, also a little bit down here as well. Once I have them all filled out, I'm done. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna be expanding or buying new GPUs for mining. Like, no, probably not even the 6000 series for mining, right? It's probably not even gonna be that much better. And it's just $1 per hash isn't worth it. So that's another thing, right? The reason why I went into the 170HX is because of the $1 per hash. I'm essentially getting 3 times more hash rate than 3 3070s, right? A single 3070 on, let's say, Zealous, what does like, what, 20, 22, 24 kilohash? 170HX does like 60 or 70 kilohash. So I'm getting triple the hash rate and more efficiency on the 178Xs versus 3 3070s. That's why I'm doing the trade, okay? And honestly, again, for the GPUs, like for mining, right, it's dead, right? 3070s for me actually, at my electrical rate at 7-8 cents, 3070s are making what, a couple cents a day. But a single 178X is making like only like a quarter a day. A single, you know, 178X, like a quarter. Really not that much, right? I feel like we've come to this like inflection point, like where we are, the equilibrium of crypto mining and, you know, prices of the coins. Network hash rates have come down significantly. Difficulty is down. A lot of people have quit, but at my rate, at what I'm, you know, wanting to still continue to GPU mine, taking that risk, I'm still going. And so, but like I said, this is probably going to be seriously, the last GPU I'm ever going to invest in, you know, unless Nvidia comes out in the next couple of years, or for some miraculous reason GPU mining becomes extremely profitable. Then, you know, maybe Nvidia comes out with another private GPU like they did with the 178Xs. These 178Xs were meant, you know, I guess initially for AI, but also for crypto mining. They made it for crypto mining, for ETH hash, for Ethereum, right? That's why they made these GPUs. But, you know, now that ETH or Ethereum went to proof of stake, that's obviously gone. So yeah, like these GPUs, like the 178Xs are like 5 years old now, 4 to 5 years old, and they're actually still amazing for mining to this day on a lot of the memory-based algorithms. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, mention that. And I know GPU mining is really discouraging for a lot of people, including myself. I know it's really not great unless you have really cheap power, free power, or solar. I mean, mining at scale as well, you know, it's hard, right? So to make any substantial amount of money, you're really not going to make it right now, unless you got really cheap power under like 4 cents to really make GPU mining, you know, profitable. And yeah, anyways, guys, that's it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Number 4, 170HX rig is up. I should be able to build another one here and another one here. And yes, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that I can put into these rigs. So I'm gonna do that for another video. All right, I gotta put my GPU mining is dead license plate, thanks to Geek of All Trades for this one. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.